I'll cook, I'll clean, but like if that's my main job as a woman, like why am I doing that? I'm supposed to be beautiful for my man. I'm not supposed to be the f***ing slave.
Not supposed to be the f***ing slave.
We're not about to have no hot meal cooked for you.
If I gotta cook for you, who do you think I am?
They want you to cook and to clean like you're a damn slave.
These American guys are going across the country to find Filipina slaves. Girl, you're just not doing your job. You're just not doing your job properly. That's why they look for us.
Invite a local Filipina to the movie and boom, move in together. What? She's shocked. You're shocked. Sigsig, sinigang, adobo.
If you're gonna be a passport bro, you're not gonna be able to have fun banter with her. She might be more feminine, but she might not feel like your best friend. She might feel more like a maid service. Passport broing is a cop-out.
Some Western women do believe that cooking and cleaning is slavery.
It's not slavery. It's not a big deal. It's the way we are. That's the way we take care of our man. We do these things because we love to do them.
I agree that, yeah.
Is that slavery? Is that being submissive? Maybe in Western country it is, but it's not for us.
There's a growing body of women in America who are seething over guys who are traveling elsewhere to find a partner.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah,
like literally no one cares.
But tell me something, incel black men, you red pill popping, podcast watching, pathetic excuses for men. If y'all are what every woman wants, why y'all got to go so far and work so hard and spend so much money just to find a woman to lay down with you?
Because you ain't in your own country. They're using you for your money.
I don't have anything to bring to a table, okay? I am the table, and most of these men don't even have a table. All they have is bar stools.
Now is not the time to relent. You have to hold the line. And one of the best ways to hold the line is fly out. Come visit the Philippines.
I say take that risk because this is what holding the line is about. Step 1, get a passport. Step 2, fly into the National Airport Manila. If you splurge and go $500 a month, you can get a gym, pool, sauna, spa, laundry service, all in the same building with an insane view of the best part of the city. How? Well, 10,000 Filipino pesos equals $177, so your money goes far.
What they don't realize is they're communicating to the world. I had a lot of trouble finding someone who was willing to date me, and so I went elsewhere where the culture has women who are more submissive.
Absolutely one of the main reasons that the passport bros are traveling to other countries, that they are not satisfied with the dating options, with the family courts, with the options of finding women to spend their entire life with.
What are your thoughts on why Western men are coming here in the Philippines instead of getting a wife in their home countries?
It's because of the genuine character that Filipino women have. Loving, caring, hospitable.
I would add femininity.
Yes,
Look at you guys. I didn't get the memo. They were all wearing dresses. We embrace our femininity here in the Philippines.
I am happily taken.
Yeah.
But you are not. You are out there in the world.
Single and ready to mingle.
When I was single, like just swiping and swiping and swiping, it was like super awkward, bro.
Yeah, it's impersonal.
Hell, give him a chance. Give him a chance. Oh, give him a chance.
Yeah, so
super impersonal, and you see all the different profiles, outrageous demands.
So I'm just to the demands, bro.
What's the minimum height?
I'm short, but like 5'10".
And what's the minimum income?
$1 million.
$1 million a year?
Yeah, why not?
It doesn't even go that high.
Do 500,000. Yeah.
Your guy is 0.01% likely.
It's okay, I'll find him one.
I get so tired of people like, oh, you can't cut it in the United States. Maybe the person just doesn't want to cut it in the United States. Maybe the person wants to move to a different country when he retires. Maybe the person just doesn't like the laws here, doesn't like the family court laws, and just wants to go.
Maybe a person just wants to expand their dating pool.
Yeah.
And the dating culture right here is it's pretty toxic. I mean,
my name is Terrence. I'm from Alabama. I'm an electrician. I also a DJ, and I also body work on cars.
What? Okay. First, you're short, and I'm a tall girl. I like 6 foot and up. I'm thinking about like businessman, doctor, lawyer. And you're from Alabama. I heard of things about Alabama. I'm from New York, so no thank you.
If you're gonna go somewhere to meet women, you don't know what you're getting into. From a person who's lived in a lot of different countries, it's like, I think a lot of times people don't have that. And so the solution is a service.
What kind of service? A matchmaking service?
It has to be, because look, there's so many things that you could come across when you're someplace. Like, let's just say the Philippines. How are people different from Manila, in Luzon, than in Central Visayas? What kind of culture is good for you? What are values do you have in common? And that's where that matchmaking service is.
We're talking about Christian Filipina.
Christian Filipina.
Yep.
During the mentorship process, a young man will always ask you about finding a suitable mate. And I always have this advice for them. Number one, young man, go where you are appreciated. Go where you can understand the language or they speak English fluently so you can have good conversation. And I have to say, the Philippines is that place. You see, Filipino women are caring, loyal, supportive, and devoted to their man. Filipinos adapt well to Western culture, so there won't be fights over weird cultural differences. Filipino girlfriends, they'll treat you like a king because it's their upbringing. They take that label wifey material to the next level. They show you affection, and you don't have to ask to be treated like this. It comes to them naturally. And by the way, Filipino food is amazing. So with all things being equal, and you're leaving the West, I would go East, young man.
And I've signed up. I've actually looked on the website, right? And they have a dedicated account manager for you.
Right.
And the ladies there are abundant. I'll tell you what. I started hopping on there, created my little account, just perusing, looking around. And
just perusing,
looking around. And I swear, like my DMs were like, I guess it's called a DM. Yeah. Well, my message box was just blowing up.
Okay.
Now, if you want to try out Christian Filipina and meet your Filipina, follow the link in the description. Or you can go down to the comments section where it is pinned as the top comment. Click on that link and there you are on Christian Filipina. Go ahead and sign up and tell them the TIP Network sent you. Give the dating service a whirl because the good folks over there are. I'm trying to align the values and someone compatible for you for a long-term relationship.
Yeah, and I like it because it's not like a coach. It's not like a coach. Nobody's going to sell you a dream to send you out there to do something. It's like, listen, this is what you want. This is what they want. You guys have this in common.
Well, because you don't even have enough time if you're going to, like for me, right? So when we go over there, we're going to be doing some work in the Philippines.
We're going to be running and gunning. And then I'm going to go to sleep and you're going to go out at night.
Yeah.
Just don't get in trouble.
Well, bro, I don't want to try to get in trouble over there, so that's for sure.
And that's one of the ways you're not going to get in trouble, because you're not going to get in trouble because
the ladies are vetted.
Exactly. And I think that's important, right? Because a lot of things we hear, the biggest trend in the manosphere the last year is like the passport bros, men going out, traveling and broadening their horizon. And you hear the pitfalls. You hear dudes getting scoped. You hear dudes meeting the wrong person, meeting these, what we call like these vigilantes or these mercenary ladies who are taking them for money, this and that. And this is actually something to help you prevent that because they're pre-vetted. You find out what they want and you find out their values. And so, I would never speak up for anything. But I probably would have to speak up for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of rave reviews about that, a lot of success stories.
Yeah.
So, hey, like you said on El Guapo stream, you're saying that if you had to pick a wife all over again, if it wasn't your Mexican wife, you and El Guapo said,
if you were to advise a young man to get a wife, but you can't choose Mexico because that's what your wife would want to say, and my wife would want me to say Colombia.
Young brother, and he's ready to settle down. He's not on some BS. He's ready to be a man and settle down and like be a family man. If you want to be a family man and you want to raise a family, I'm going to say probably the Philippines.
Dude, that's my answer too. And I haven't even been there. We both said the Philippines.
Yeah. And my wife said, damn you.
I've been saying it since we've been doing this kind of content. I've been telling you to expand your dating pool. This is part of the power dynamics that you as a man need to start practicing in your life. Besides going after your purpose and stacking up the cash, gaining more resources, expanding your network, upgrading and updating your life experiences with the modern woman fucker. When you got your passports in hand and can date anywhere around the world, and in this case, of course, the Philippines, where you can be meeting with like-minded Filipinas, there now you have the leverage in your hands. Not to be pushed, pulled, swayed, influenced by the nonsense of the modern woman, new age, fourth wave, fifth wave, whatever type of wave it is, feminism. And let me give you a bit of a reminder of how the modern woman is, whether she's old or young.
Need men? No. Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No?
We don't need short men.
Do you need a man?
No.
Need a man?
Oh, God.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do we need men? Why? No. Do we need men? Do women need men in this world? Do we need men?
No.
Right there, that clip showed you a small sampling of Gen Z girls. But anyway, click down in the link below in the description section, or as the pinned comment in the comment section to try out Christian Filipina. I've been around Filipinos my whole life, especially having lived in the San Francisco Bay Area. And the easiest, fastest, quickest way for you living out here in the West, a friendly, easy place for you to go to, is going somewhere exotic where they speak English. Make it a must-to go-to destination, and that is the Philippines, of course.
We are taught how to be a good daughter, how to be a good mother, how to be a good wife someday. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to take care of my man. So I
shout out to Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I know how to get that ring.
You want to take care of you and everything, you have to like pick a balance. Like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work. You don't contribute to the house. So like the internet really be having people up from like real reality type. That's not how it works. This is like your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day. Your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like, come on. That's why I'm saying like I'm not a feminist anymore, because it's like sometimes it's like y'all be living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money and his money is my money.
But that's my thought. I'm really old school. I'm old school.
I'm old school too.
And these modern women, they don't even understand that they're blocking their own blessings. Because what they want to do is wait at the finish line, clap their hands and cheer. And when you cross the finish line, when you've built yourself, when you've established yourself, they want to look you dead in the eye and said, we did it. No, ma'am, I did it. You are just loose baggage. So is there any wonder? Is there any wonder why brothers are getting their passport? Why men all over, all ethnicities are getting their passport and they're flying? Is there any wonder why destinations are so popular with them? Destinations like the DR, destinations like African countries, Uganda, destinations like Brazil, Argentina, Portugal in many cases. Is there any wonder why Thailand and the Philippines, is there any wonder why these countries are so sought after? It's because of this Western hyena hive mind, fourth wave feminine mentality that says I don't need to bring anything to the table. You better be lucky to have me, and making a plate, putting it down in front of you after a 13-hour workday is slavery.
When your Filipina butters your waffle without you asking.
I saw this video. It made me feel like this is something I would do for my 4-year-old son.
I guess if your man wanted to be nice and make you breakfast in the morning, he shouldn't do that because that's something that parents do for their children, right? I guess if a man wanted to pay all the bills, he shouldn't do that because that's something that parents do for their children, right? Pay all the bills while the child stays home and does nothing, right?
Do you think the average Filipino woman is a better option for marriage than the average American woman?
yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, we're just getting started.
That's all I got for you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness